Hi, I'm Kristin.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
Welcome to this incredible 10-day transformation with free online yoga classes. We're so excited. This is day one, and day one is exciting. It's something new. There's a lot of energy and a lot of anticipation for what we're about to do, and we're really excited to be on this journey with you.
So this practice is to match how you're feeling today. We're going to try to do that throughout the 10-day transformation. Some days you'll be really excited and some days you might be dragging it a little bit, and we'll match the practice to support how you're feeling. So we're so happy to be doing this, and I hope this helps and enhances your transformation a lot. Thank you.
Okay, let's get started. Stand at the front of your mat in Tadasana. Bring your feet together, the mounds of your big toes and heels touching, legs completely straight, and arms down by your sides, palms facing your body. Stand straight and tall. Exhale all your air, and on an inhalation, raise your arms up over your head. When you join your palms together, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the floor. Inhale, look up, extend your spine. Exhale, walk or step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower yourself to the floor. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Allow your belly to be soft. Let your head hang. Every inhalation, straighten your arms more. And every exhalation, straighten your legs. At the bottom of your next inhalation, look up. Walk or step forward. Inhale, lift your head, extend your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms up overhead, join your palms together, look up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, up you go with your hands, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, walk or step back. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower yourself down, head stays up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your awareness to the lowest knuckle of your index finger. Press it firmly into the floor. Straighten your arms. Allow your head to be heavy, to hang towards the floor. Straighten your legs any amount. And breathe slow, smooth, even, complete through your nose. At the bottom of your next exhalation, look up, walk or step forward. Inhale, head up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms overhead, look up. Exhale, Samastitihi, equal standing. Inhale, look up, raise your arms up. Exhale, over you go, forward fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, walk or step back. Chaturanga Dandasana, look up as you go. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. So you may find that your breaths are longer or shorter than the 5 that we're giving, but stay with your own breath. And stay without judgment. Everybody's different. And then at the bottom of your next exhale, look up, walk or step forward. Inhale, head up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms up overhead, join your palms together, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Return to your breath. Normalize your breath. Wait for it to calm. Sometimes when we start to link the breath with movement, we can get overwhelmed or a bit exhausted in the breath, so allow it to come back to normal. Then come on to all fours. Place your hands, your wrists, directly underneath your shoulders. Take your knees underneath your sitting bones, so it's not directly under your hips, but slightly back. Look at your hands and make them shoulder distance. Be really specific with the alignment of your body, because it's the alignment and connecting the dots in how you approach yoga that allows you to receive the teachings and the benefits more fully. Bring your awareness to the lowest knuckle of your index finger, lowest knuckle of your thumb, and the center of your wrist, and press all those three areas firmly. Curl your toes under. Take a deep inhalation, look up, and exhale, straighten your legs, press your hips up to the ceiling for downward facing dog. Allow your head to drop. So you're not hard pressing your chin towards your chest, but you're allowing gravity to take the crown of your head towards the floor. Straighten your legs. Press the lowest knuckle of your index finger, lowest knuckle of your thumb, center of your wrist firmly into the floor. And breathe slow, smooth, even, complete through your nose. The breath of yoga is done through the nose and not through the mouth, so the mouth stays soft. The lips are touching, but not touching. The teeth are separate. And you bring as much soft quality, as much sweetness to your face in the challenges that come in yoga that you can. Straighten your arms and legs any amount. And then bend your knees to the floor. Bring your big toes to touch. Take your knees shoulder distance apart, so not wider and not narrow. Give yourself room to allow your torso to come between your legs. Rest the hairline of your forehead on the floor and take your arms back. Allow your hands to rest and your shoulders and elbows to release towards the floor. Let your brain sink into the floor. Stomach soften. Abdomen soften. You're here in pose of a child, allowing yourself to get rest. No one can see you. No one can see your belly. Allow your belly to soften more and more. So we hold a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety in the abdomen. And it affects our digestive processes and how we feel about ourselves. So we have to focus on softening that area and feeling into our emotions so that we can process them and come out on the other side a little more clear. And it takes practice to soften the belly. The belly, if you soften and you turn your attention elsewhere, you'll notice that it grips very quickly again. So you can practice this softening in this pose and allowing yourself to let go fully and completely. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. And press your legs straight, press yourself up. And come to standing Tadasana. Now you may need a block for Prasarita Padottanasana or a stack of books. You're going to take a wide stance with your legs. Parallel your feet. Take your hands to your hips. We have a special guest today, Modestini. Bring your hands to your hips. Come here.
Go get it.
Come here.
Go get it.
Come on. Inhale, lift your chest, look up, and exhale, forward fold. Take your hands to the floor. Bring your wrists in line with your big toes. Straighten both legs. Look up by lifting your upper chest through your arms. And then bring your head to the floor. Top of your head, crown of your head touches the floor. Squeeze your elbows so your arms are parallel. And allow the weight to come into the top of your head. This is an awesome alternative for headstand for new students to get weight in your head and to turn your perspective upside down without taking the legs over. Soften your belly. Keep your legs tight, so grip your knees, lift your kneecaps, and activate your quadriceps. Maintain the breath, slow, smooth, and even through your nose. And make that the focus once you get into the poses so that you're not putting tons of action and effort into the pose, but that you find the shape and then you come to your breath and you soften. Mitch. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press your arms straight. Look up. And then heel toe your feet together until you're comfortable to stand up. Bring your hands to your hips. Look up. Lift your chest and come up. Tadasana. Mitch. Come. Utthita Trikonasana. Take a wide stance with your legs. Turn your left foot in, turn your right foot out.
Mitch, go over there. Call. You got the hook.
Extend your arms straight out from your shoulders and over you go. Take your right hand to your right ankle. Start with your left hand on your left hip. Straighten both legs, grip your knees. And notice if you hyperextend your legs. If you hyperextend your knees and your knee is lower than all the other points in your legs, micro bend your knee. We want to protect your joints. So it's really important to take care of your body.
Go ahead. You were saying?
Roll your shoulders down your back. And then you saw that Eddie took his hand to the floor. If you're feeling comfortable, you can take your fingertips to the floor and then raise your left arm up, straight up from your shoulders, fingertips point straight up at the ceiling. For the last few seconds, turn your face to look up at your left hand. Elongate the back of your neck. And then to come out, pull up from your left fingertips, come all the way up. Turn your right toes in, turn your left toes out. Extend your arms straight out from your shoulders, and then take your left hand to your left ankle. Right hand comes to your hip to start. Straighten both legs. Roll your shoulders down your back. And breathe. Again, softening your belly. Relax your jaw. And if you get the invitation, you can take your hand to the floor, fingertips to the floor, or palm, whichever is accessible for you. But don't force that. And then take your right hand up to the ceiling, fingertips point straight up. And for the last few seconds of this pose, look up at your thumb. Extend the back of your neck. Breathe slow, smooth, even through your nose. And then pull from your right fingertips, come all the way up. Turn your left toes in and walk your feet together, Tadasana. Stand straight and tall. This is the pose that all yogis who've come before you have done. You're standing in the seat of the self and the seat of all the ancient yogis and modern yogis alike. Notice that Eddie has his hands pointing straight down to the floor. Chest is lifted. Legs are tight. And the face is soft. Now we're going to move into a series of poses where you do need props. So you'll need a bolster, a blanket, a belt, and a chair or access to a couch. So you're going to start by getting a bolster, a belt, and a blanket. And you're going to take the bolster, line it up on your mat, fold the blanket for your head. You can use pillows for bolsters or a pillow for a blanket. And then you're going to take the belt, and you can do this without a belt. If you don't have it, it's fine. But if you do, take the belt over your head. Join your feet together. And then take the belt over the top of your toes, so it's on the outer edges of your feet. Tighten the belt and make sure that the belt buckle is not on your skin. And then take the belt low on around your sacrum. So it's not around your back. It's not in your lower back. It's more around the top of your buttocks. And then bring your hands down by your sides, arc your chest, lie back, and bring your head to the pillow. So the pillow, the blanket comes just to touch the top of your shoulders. It doesn't go underneath. It goes underneath your head. And then you bring your arms down by your sides. That was a great adjustment he just did. So why don't you bring your hands underneath your buttocks, push the upper buttocks away, and then take your hands out to the sides, palms face up. Close your eyes. If you have a lot of stiffness in your hips or your inner groin, you can put pillows or bolsters or blankets underneath your knees to support you. And then let go. The belly descends. This is a really good pose for digestion, as well as we're going to share some other poses like this down the road. But this is an alternative, and you can do this after you eat. So you can come to Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana, most any time of the day. It's an incredible boon for women. I recommend that women do this pose every single day, even if it means doing it while you're lying in bed. But every day, allowing this area, this lymphatic flow area, to open, to breathe. So we use these poses to connect with ourselves on a deeper level. We have so much distraction and so much excitement and running around in our lives that we don't often have the time to take care of ourselves, to be in touch with our true nature, our true selves. So this practice gives us the space to connect, to become more aware of what's going on in our body and mind, and to be able to connect with others more easily, more openly. The practice of yoga is not easy. It requires commitment and diligence. But what it can bring to you is not measurable. It has the ability to help you with your happiness, your health, your longevity. And it's through this practice that you get to see yourself more clearly. You unravel your patterns. You're able to take time out from this world and to take this time to go inside. Check in with your body and soften anywhere that you feel tension. And that might be in your hips, it might be in your chest, it might be in your arms or your lips. Search on a moment-by-moment basis for that tension and allow yourself to soften any amount. This journey that you're beginning today is one of great self-reflection. So not only are you cleansing your body, detoxifying your system, but you're you have the opportunity to detoxify and cleanse your mind. And this self-reliant healing system of yoga and the self-reliant healing system of treating your body really, really well with organic superfood nutrition, they're parallels. They run the same course. So combining them as we are today and for the next 10 days will give you real tools to carry you through when you're done with this cleanse. Continuing the practice and continuing the lifestyle of feeding your body with the fuel that it needs. To come out, bring your hands down by your sides. You're coming up chest first, head last. So press your hands and your elbows into the floor. Lift yourself up. Undo the belt on your feet and straighten your legs. Now you'll still need your bolster, but you won't need the blanket anymore. The next pose is called Setubandha Sarvangasana. You're going to sit on the bolster, lie back so that just your head hangs off. And then you're going to slide your body off the bolster, bringing your shoulders firmly to the floor. The arms come out to the sides. Your legs extend and roll out. And then you let go. Soften your body entirely. The bolster does the work for you. It lifts your chest and brings your sternum closer to your chin. This pose aids in helping you to feel calm. It brings a calmness, a coolness to the body. And allows you to relax. And some of you, if you've never done some of these chest opening poses, can feel sensation or pain in your lower back. And we encourage you to stay in the face of that sensation. And the more you lift your chest, the less that sensation will be. The pain that you experience, the pain that you feel when you're in the postures, is pain that lives deep in your body all the time. And the yoga poses reveal that to you. And it's not a bad thing, it's really an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to chase that pain out of your body so that you can be free in your life. There are going to be times on this 10 days where The cleanse, the detoxification is challenging. And you don't want to run away from that. You want to run through that so that you can fully detoxify and cleanse your body of the toxicity and the chemicals that need to come out. So when you feel those times of challenge through the cleanse, know that we're here for you, and there's an entire community of people supporting you. And you can turn to this practice. Now bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor. Roll to the right side, come off the bolster, rest on your side. Continue rolling and press yourself up. And then pick up a chair. Sit on the chair and then swing your legs to the right side. Slide your buttocks back so that your sacrum is in line with the back of the chair seat. Grab the back bar on both sides. Take a deep inhalation, press your sitting bones down, lift your chest, and exhale to twist. Separate your elbows away from one another and roll your shoulders back to lift your chest. Every inhalation, lift, and every exhalation, twist. And then on your next exhalation, twist to unwind and swing your legs to the other side of the chair. Set your sacrum so it's in line with the chair seat. Grab the back bar. Press your sitting bones down. Inhale and lift your chest. And exhale to twist. Take your elbows up and away from one another. Now the elbows coming up makes the shoulders come up. So at the same time as the elbows come up, you have to roll your shoulders back more. Every inhalation, lift. Every exhalation, twist. Good, and on your next exhalation, come back to center. And then we're taking a Shavasana variation called Tadaka Mudra. So you'll turn your chair, lie down on your back. Sure. Yeah, sure. You'll take your lower back and sacrum to the bolster. And then rest your calves on the chair seat. You can do this on a couch or a chair in your living room, whatever works for you, whatever you have access to. But notice that there's a wide angle from Eddie's upper body to his thighs. Create that. And then let go. Soften. Allow yourself to fully receive the practice. Soften everywhere. Search for the tension that's still hanging on and let go. You have the power and the strength to move through this next 10 days and to create great shifts and the rewiring of patterns in your life. Welcome the change and the transition that's coming your way. Bend your elbows and take your hands to your torso, finding a place of peace. And then bend your knees into your chest. And roll to the right side. Coming all the way off the bolster. Push the bolster out from underneath you. Continue rolling, press yourself up. Come to a simple cross-legged seat. Join your palms together in front of your sternum. Let go of all of your air. We'll chant Om together. And take a slow, smooth, even, complete inhalation. Om. Namaskar.